We'd be loading into Limbus company right now for Walpurgisnacht.
새벽 공기가 흩어지기 시작하는 시간.
Is it 2 season 3 nominal identity ticket? We just put the modules, tell us modules for the story thing. Let's do a 10 poll before we even get into what the main part of the video, just as I can. Alright. I can just do this before I get to the main part of the video. Alright, not worst possible, so we continue rolling. Do it worst possible, everyone. You're not even looking at the tits yet. We keep rolling. Walpurgisnacht. We got Deborah again. Chat, this is horrible. Oh man, I am hungry. Every time I don't get the identity, I take a bite of this apple I have here. Nothing! Oh! Oh! Oh, it's leaking! Oh! Oh! It's my breakfast! Damn, this is really bad actually, holy hell. I did it really well yesterday. I got like my second wrap on my first 10 pull, alright. Damn, look at that burn through my bad luck with all my lunacy I have in Limbus company. Don't you like being a professional gambler? Okay. I'm gonna stop here. So I did the main part. Not looking at the tits. Looking at the patch notes. What's the to that? Oh, we're at their Twitter. So after I posted the patch notes, or was this during it? Sales period issue. Yeah, Don Trixo's birthday was posted right after I uploaded the video. So that was something. I'll cover that next one. Okay, so March 3rd. The index for our Yisong identity growth packet sales period error. They officially released the pass on for Ryoshu, but there was a source error and they uploaded like a incomplete version, like different stuff. People have already, you can search up on YouTube if you want to hear it, but people have already archived it, so it's not lost media. Good job. I wonder if they'll ever, you know, upload the like work in progress versions for the other ones. Don't think they will. We have details and measures regarding upgrade item error. A Walpurgisnacht mission issue and a known issues version 1.100.0. Alright, let's head over to Steam and see the details. Here we have the Yisong one. Hello, this is Project Moon. We have another issue where the series period for the Index Nurse Father Yisong's identity growth pack is mislabeled. Although the actual end date of the Index Nurse Father Yisong identity growth pack is March 5th, we've defined an issue where in-name data lists March 26th as the actual end date of this package availability. This means that the in-name text for the package with the period of availability that extends beyond its actual end date. That was package unaffected with the issue. It was the accurate end date. TAWS. Okay, end date was available indirectly upon its release, and for that, just appearing the third anniversary pack. So they accidentally put the wrong date. They put the third anniversary instead of the actual Dacha one. We will be maintaining its availability for the labeled date. I know Zurich has decided its player account will remain once per account. Alright, put your measures, and they'll take, yeah. Don't tell I'm still sick. Okay, hello, it's Project Moon. We've defined an issue after February 19th, so we'll update using takeoff module ID update or identity takeoff ticket between version 2 and 3. So the deemed to check identity user not select, if I haven't used them recently. Obviously to prevent wrecking issues when using identity takeoff ticket, tells the issue trigger using identity takeoff module ID update, and then yep, order firmware drops or for with identities, optimization code. That's right. Okay, yada. Issue fix, roll back the optimization code deployment for issues like identities. Repeat of the frame drops. Issue free version of the optimization code will be released, deployed for March 12th update. If you have encountered this issue, please send details of your issue to customer service, and then it will assist with restoring your affected items and identities. So it can roll back like the usage says it messed up. You have an issue already for the Walpurgisnacht thing. I see where 8 Walpurgisnacht missions has visited that does not match actual completion conditions. If a mission completes suppression after defeating 3+ enemies with a single attack still, noticing the issue where mission is properly logged and therefore cannot be completed. But additionally, notice starting this issue as soon as the exact cause is identified. So that one can't be completed, so don't 100% it yet. We have a ID error fixed on issues in 1.100.0 hotfix ETA. We have identified part of a Bonnie Eagle Hornet alteration, Meursault support passive text that could be interpreted differently from our intent. We'll update the effects, passive effects behavior to match the description, making it easier to activate. Please continue reading for more information. Raw Eagle Hornet alternate nation. It's almost an alternator. Like it's like my favorite Titanfall done. She's sort of like a triple take. Oh, which one do I like better? I don't play that series anymore. Oh, you know, if you know what happened to Titanfall, you know what happened to Titanfall. I may have done it at the dollar store for Xbox and then to put it on PC during a free weekend if it's the main campaign. I think that's funnier for me. Relevant fact, for this turn, if all base attack skills equipped on allied skill slots are pierce skills, all allies heal 10 HP at turn end. Before, this skill was supposed to activate only when, for this turn, pierce base skills were equipped to all allied skill slots. After, this still will not activate when, for this turn, all equipped base attack skills are pierce skills will trigger even when ego or defense skills are equipped as well. As long as they are equipped base attack skills are pierce skills. Okay. So this will allow you to use ego or defense skills, but as well as base attack skills instead of all allied skill slots. It's just base attack ones. So you can still use a blunt ego skill and a trashable dart or counter or something, and have it not be pierce. But as its system not be changed, or its behavior will be adjusted. Alright, support passive adjustment ETA. Yep. Support passive description question. Yep. Okay, ally pierce base attack still end. Set allies heals HP equal 10% of the HP damage dealt with the attack 2 times per counter. For this turn, if all base attacks with triple allied skills on pierce skills are 10 SP turn end. Among the above effects, the heal 10 SP at turn end effect was to trigger only when pierce base attack skills are tripped on all allied skill slots. Return and position may read interpretation that the triggers in all equipped base attack skills are pierce skills, even if there are defense or ego skills in still slots. The Walpurgisnacht identity inscription has room for interpretations. Updating support passive behavior to match the turn description, so it's easier. Oh. Wait, what's behavior? So it wasn't like that. Wait, so was this not intended then? Was it supposed to be when everything is a pierce still and not just base? Was that the original, like, what do you call it? Idea for it? Ooh, that's a bit bad, Project Moon. That was your original thing for this? Was to have it be all instead of just base? Oh no. So to find build and review from the perspective to find your next social update, hotfix Wiss. It did not appear when the main illustration filter is set as Walpurgisnacht into decoration screen. This is strategy mini story. If we're not update to reflect various story versions, do a specific mission, Walpurgisnacht, how difficult not be completed, if you have a single still. If it's will be blocked in Walpurgisnacht, Eternal with certain conditions, hotfix schedule. It's already happened, I'm assuming. Other known issues. We have issue where the 8 Walpurgisnacht encounters House of Spiders in the different use on still feet may function differently than intended. Under visitation. The easy version, plus update illustration toggle appears in detailed view screen and the synchronized versus counter. And okay, alternation, Meursault, 300 Runancy, 500 Runancy here, 800 free Runancy. Let's get back to Damon doing our poll. But first, let's check the new FOrtnite update. Maybe if those weeks and cosmetics. Wait, they're encrypted. Oh no, they're encrypted. Oh, what do we do? They're encrypted. There's nothing new here. No. But also, a lot of stuff is actually happening today. Because not only does the Women's Company update, there's the FOrtnite update, there is the Honkai Impact update, Reverse 99 update, and then tomorrow is the Heaven Burns Red global update for GA event. The most exciting thing out of everything is a GA event. Everything else fails in comparison to GA event. I've been hyping this up for over a month now, 2 months now. Do I even need to look at the tits? You know I'll just roll and use them, alright? So, Solitude, wow. 9 base. 9 base. Actually, yeah, we're gonna start upping verse 99 now. Yeah, so I enrolled for Marsha. So apparently there are burn units somehow. So, this is straight. So, the gem hunter who has a mini dragon that burns like fake gems. I'm just saying only damages fake gems, I guess. Because they're not a burn unit, they're a dynamo unit. But then was it World War I medic or something is a burn unit because they have a stick. They have a burn stick. They have a burn stick, so that makes them a burn. And also Lingering Growth is a full power cube to any other burn unit. I don't know why. Whoever designs the characters for that game, it needs they're doing a horrible job, it seems. In any case, yeah, so what I want to mention here is that the TEF one, since this is like the TEF using still, also has the same torrent conditionals as the WAVs one. So power creep for ego weapons is non-existent from this identity proving it. Wow. So I don't know what I was saying out there. I was thinking, wait, so this is a TEF weapon, but this is a WaV weapon. They both have the same torn power conditional. Wow, but in same power, it's another torn, it's another shot. So there is no like technological difference between them in Limbus Company. Okay, I'm doing insane here, I think. Okay, let's do another pull, and then I'm gonna take a small break. Alright, what we did? Meursault! We've got Malkuth and Sinclair and Yo Heath. Okay. At least non-dupe announcers, alright. Yeah, I wish they would bring back like the... Remember, all of the Limbus Company announcers are not available at all from Gambling. Only Walpurgis ones are. So, it's something I have to note here. I wish they would make them all available here, because the announcers are all on banner. I feel like they should put them on... Actually, wait, I have the 3-star identity assured extraction. Alright, sure. Give me a 3-star ID. Wait. Oh, I thought Night Owl's Dregger. Oh, wow. Alright, and here's also that Balkdak one, but we're all here for the new one, alright? Damn, this is bad. Maybe that Rappaport did mess me up. Alright, the Rappaport may have messed me up a lot. Oh, there's Ryoshu. I couldn't even read that. Alright, well I'm here for Meursault, alright? I probably will have to pity the egos, because egos have horrible rates in this game. Yeah, so you lose, and also Ujat Otis Aden. Alright, but for doing probabilities, yeah, egos are always at 1.3. Wait, no, yeah, so said milk. No, that's not what I'm here for. No, where is like the turret one? Wait, those are all egos. Oh, yeah, so 0.72 for those, but all the egos are, yeah, see, it's only 0.65. Honestly, like I said before, I prefer it when that just have 1% for rate up. Like, Towner Side does this good. Alright? Towner Side has it be 1% for the rate up. That's why when, like, early on, I was like every new awakened on my first 10 pull because it was 1%. That was the good days. It took me 20, no, was it 20 or 30 pulls for the latest Hild one. That's how you know I fell off in gambling, is that I don't do them in the first 10 pull anymore. It takes me 20 to 30 pulls, and now it took me 70 for the first one on this. Then I did the single 10 pull Rappa. Reminds me of when I got 2 pull Nilo. Man, that was after I full pitied Albedo. Oh yeah, they brought back Albedo and Denshin, but they're in a stand banner with no pity. I've never voted on those banners once during the relay one, where I got Jade Tutter on my first 10. Okay, I think I have a problem with gambling. I think I have a problem with gambling. Oh, on a side note, this video is sponsored by apples. Eat some fruits. Oh, that Sporticus grind set. Don't be like Tono Shiki, alright? That guy's a freak. Not as freaky as me, though. Alright. Let's trim all my lunacy. I'm gonna move the inventory button still. It's over here now. I keep putting it on the wrong area. They're the only one. They're the only option. I keep forgetting about this. No, Ryoshu. I did uptime. I just woke up from a 12-hour. Was it? Yeah, I've been asleep for like 12 hours. I'm back! Alright, It was an unremarkable day. No, unremarkable sort of day, if no one to call it that. When even the agents of the upper layer had been mobilized to suppress and return everyone to its containment unit. The control team left hollowed out, the child had been saddled with managing the abnormalities assigned to the department. PMPC! As soon as she stepped into the old lady's containment unit, the child sat reclining in a chair and crossed her legs, unfiltered complaints spilling out of her mouth. All day long, she'd been tasked with doing managerial work on Allure to extract its ego deer. And she failed. That's 3 times already. 7, actually, by the manager's yardstick, that she allowed Aru to escape under her watch today alone. I don't see how that pink mongrel entertainment is my fault. It's that dimwit of a manager. Must have bled out every strap of luck because he couldn't resist rubbernecking at the thing every now and then. Aru, That sorrowful child slips out of its containment when work result is bad, and just as readily on a dud. It's never content to remain confined. It would much rather wander outside, suffusing the company's musty corridors with the fresh scent of the forest. Things must look quite unfair from where it stands. And, of course, from where the manager stands too. No flower viewing today, just stuck hearing the old hag droning on all day. It's become pitch black, this room. The terrace must have seeped into its walls. Been a while since I last did some work here. Dearie, would you like to hear a story? Whatever. Tales crooned like lullabies, poems too abstract to grasp. Those stories that made the hair on the back of the neck stand straight up. From the stories known to all to the ones known to none. The old lady knows every tale ever told, every single story in existence, every nursery rhyme written for children. It goes without saying that her troves of tales also include the secret stories of the other abnormalities. Just a coincidence, perhaps, or is it inevitability? For the first time, the old lady brought up a tale of an abnormality, an entity that the child knew all too well. Oh, Arun, the lovely one, a doll who yearned to be human. Know something about that rabid thing? A flicker of surprise crosses the child's face as she voices her question. The answer, in all likelihood, won't be hers to hear. The old lady, you see, doesn't speak to you. She merely speaks, spinning her tales and making her loneliness known. Its eyes were full of soul, and it was adored by people. But every genesis of the spring is to be followed by the passing of the autumn. The old lady does no such thing as asking. She doesn't respond either. The words that come out of her mouth are not for conversation. Which is why, for all the stories she tells, she never managed to fill the void of her loneliness. One day, the doll was abandoned in a dark forest. Its eyes were stolen by trolls lusting for the litter. While its mind, life, and heart slowly withered away. Part by part, its pretty porcelain body cracked and shattered. Where its eyes once were, only gaping holes were left. And yet, the doll remained standing in the forest. The cracks and openings on the porcelain were instead filled with a growing bouquet of flowers, and fresh petals fluttered down like tears from the empty holes of its eyes. And then, what happened next? Did it hunt down the troll that picked its eyes out? Did it cut off its wings? The child knew that no answer would be returned. That she would still get to hear the next part of the story, whether or not she invited the old lady to continue. Still, ask she did, as though she were used to such exchanges. I'm Rune, lacking eyes, but all-seeing, a human who yearned to be a doll. Born of soil, and soil shall it return. The old lady directed her gaze at the child, a gaze as hollow as that of the Arura from the story, a black void that seems to meet the child's own eyes. It was almost as though she were interested in hearing what the child would make of the tale. The child's eyebrows twitched together in a scowl. The tale might have found footing had she cared to listen with interest, but this was not for her. She should have spared herself the trouble of hearing it out, she thought. L-O-N-E. Your story's literally obtuse, needlessly empty. ODOs is a weird word. It's OTOs, lacking purpose. You know, But surely that was not the end of the story for the doll. Perhaps the story hit a bit too close to home, or maybe it reminded the child of a certain someone she only remembered in the foggy fragments of her memories. Either way, a cloying loneliness clung to the child as she stepped out of the containment unit. And who the hell are you? Vera. Oh, I'm Vera from Information! You had an agent transferred to middle layer from the safety team, right? Ryoshu. Right, Ryoshu. I've heard quite a bit about you. What do you want? I came down because Mr. Yasad gave the order for support. There was no one in the control team, anyhow. Thought I smelled something burning in the lobby and... Yep. I see that you, altered your ego diff into a cigarette. Not an issue, I guess, as long as it's not a fire. The employee extended a hand for a handshake, but the child swapped it away like a high five and moved toward the hallways, only to be stopped by the flustered employee blocking her path. Please, just a moment. Please wait here until the control team arrives. And why should I do that? You missed the announcement. I take it. The Dust of Amber will begin shortly. And during the Dust of Amber, the effectiveness of red, that is, physical attack, is doubled. Doubled? That multiplier nonsense you people like to play with, Correct, Ryoshu. Your ego weapons are both light type. I recommend either switching weapons or leaving this to the other agents. You're NSFP. Pardon? You're not seeing the full picture. The child brushed past the employee and walked into the corridor with white steps. Look closely, MB. If switching Ego Deer is what allows double efficiency, all I need to do is use both of my weapons at once instead. What? I'll show you the collaboration of FAS. A gigantic worm burst into the hallway. As the ordeal entity advanced slowly, yet not without momentum, the child raised her crossbow and took aim. The employee, who frantically chased after the child, watched as bolt flying to the crossbow, and in the same breath, the child's revolver fired 6 rounds at the ordeal at a speed too fast for the eye to track. Was that not enough? That's why I told you to either switch weapons or wait. Look, it's not too late to go back at... Well, more shots should do the trick then. 1 shot, then 2, then a third. Bolts and bullets rained down on the ordeals until they burst like slosh fruit. And another bolt loosened at point-blank range, punched straight through the largest of them, the dust itself. Not a dull end to wrap up the day. Wait, why are you aiming that thing at me? The child, perhaps, had managed to reshape the loneliness that latched onto her into the artistry of her own. Because she no longer seemed lonely at all, she emptied her gun on the horrified employee. Oh. What the? Oh, okay. I have to finish my apple real quick. It's a bit on it. I'll finish it off later. Alright, let's get back to our own for Meursault. Ego something to worry about bidding later. Alright. Okay. Every time I'm worried it's like a gold one, so it might be Deviat Sinclair, which was the only ID I will not get on my account with boxes. I will okay, that's where it's possible. Looks like we're going to the gameplay then. Alright. We're here for Dust of Amber. So what's that mission that cannot be completed? Work free at a single time. Yeah, this one. We can't do this one on hard. So don't bother doing hard yet until next week, I guess. I'm assuming Pierce I have to use, right? So I have Team 2 I'm going to edit for Pierce. So of course I'll bring the new one with yeah, just doing all Pierce units. Mono Pierce, I think. I'm assuming the 2 IDs are Pierce, so I'm assuming it's Mono Pierce I need. Maybe I'll bring this just in case. Instead to give some more variety to the team. Who else should I bring? I'll just pause. Alright, we are loading into this. Behind it, 7 number 3 bolts. Number 3 bolts. Bingo! Be right here. Quit WaVdium and get tracking, lass. We are swamped here. So I'm assuming they're still trying to rebuild the LCE. Behold, Heifer! I have espied a combination of tracks that much resembles a fixer's sigil. Oh, that's right. Enough out of ya. You, huh? Did you just weave out of my smack? Thy patterns have become far too predictable. About 2 days have passed since we wrapped up Operation Spider-Pyre. The LC department was still recovering from the aftermath of the assault, and we were assisting where we could with the restoration efforts. Though, I wasn't sure what exactly we were doing here with the facility management team. I hardly expect to see you again so soon after that. Some farewell that was. Well, it can't be helped that the entire facility management team is currently on PTO. We've been loaned some LCCCA personnel for the repair project, so what else might do with them? I'm surprised they haven't all been dragged back to office already. What with everything that's happened? PTO is their right and therefore it must be honored. You can't just cancel their time off after signing and approving their requests. Then why don't we just wait till they get back from their vacays? Come on, we were busting our butts out there just a few days ago. How about giving us some time off too? Not with multiple entertainment units still blasted wide open. There's no telling when the honoraries reduced to their ovate forms will return. You understand? Should we face such a case without the containment units ready to operate, the entities will be wreaking havoc on our facility yet again, and we will all be dragged back to work, like it or not. I would much rather not deal with another containment breach incident so soon, especially when it's almost certain they will be laying waste to the boxes of snacks we've prepared specifically for your return. How many boxes have you got? 3. All of them. 48 by 38 by 24 centimeters in dimension. The largest standard box standard size box we have. We are in. Oh, who do you think you are to tell us what to do? Still, there's no point arguing with Honheim when he was right. No need to needlessly drag out restoring the facility and winning those abnormalities loose then. Besides, Jugger was still down for the town. Alrighty, boys and girls, I got you some 2 drinks. We'll take a quick breather. You're full of beans today, ain't ya? Hey, what's not to like? They've got snacks I never even laid my eyes on before. Ooh, and come here, look at this. Ta-da! Look at what I found, everyone. Roya declared as she rapidly held up a small tan. What is that? I don't think I've seen that before either. Seriously? You never had one of these when you were little? Oh, wait, do you not sell this stuff in the nest? Oh, I know this! It's that shaky then drinky thing, innit? Yeah, I knew you'd recognize this, Heath. Ha! You're all like bloody sheltered townies, you know that. Right, take it down there like this. You know this tan's don't wanna blow up in your face and keep shaking it like. I know what I'm doing, Bodie. Look, I untapped this thing and ha! Try a sip. It's turned into jelly? Heath just moved from center to center, confidently handing them each a tan of well-shaken drinks. And the sinners all responded with varying degrees of astonishment, some of them even giving the tan a double take. This is a condensation of carbonation itself. Its structure compressed into pudding-like forms. Wowzers! It's like they took the juice of a fruit and trapped it in tiny bubbles. It's slightly too sweet, but it's tasty nonetheless. Ah! Now this is what I'm talking about. Say, where'd you get these? I started to dip my hands on this stuff recently. As we researchers are all rather positively obsessed with new technology, that fixation translates quite directly into addiction to unique products like these. The present flavor gives us a nice extra dose of motivation, of course, sometimes enough to store them in expensive stasis prevention boxes, just in case we end up trading them in the future. According to our findings, the sudden paucity of this product in the mass market was caused primarily by the significant production costs of the manufacturing plant. Despite the constant demand, it seems that the maintenance costs were far too expensive to maintain it as a large-scale operation. And you just giving these rarities to us? Blimey! That's actually the nicest thing someone's done for us in a while. Oi, you ain't half bad, Specs. You're going up in my list. No need to reevaluate the personality of my character or my account assistant. They're from Martin's stash anyway. Without an owner to train them, they were bound to end up collecting dust in a corner of some lost and found box. If spirits truly do exist, and if Martin had indeed chosen to haunt this very spot, I'm certain he would have chimed in and say, "That seems like the reasonable thing to do, boss." Once again, he wasn't wrong, but his palpable lack of concern for the feelings of those around him seemed to suggest that there was indeed no reason for us to reconsider his personality. Bloody hell, mate. What if that... Oh, I think some of that went down the wrong pipe. Of course, food's not there to look pretty. I agree with Honheim, after all. What use are all those delicacies if we just let them sit and spoil? Totes. We can't, let these taste, these don't bad, right? Is that good? It is good, but not that good, executive manager. She's simply a glutton with no regard for flavor. You know, I do feel pretty bad for Dante every time we get a chance to eat something good. What with being unable to eat and all. I don't think it's something to feel bad about. Still, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Muttering, I looked up to stare at Rhodia. Oh yeah, that really hit the spot. Somebody stop me, 'cause I can't. Downing her third tan of the drink. That reminds me. I had once taught at the station simulator as a hobby project. The station simulator? Well, as we must all be aware, energy gel is the most efficient form of substance. It is tiny, highly caloric, yet, unfortunately, it makes for quite a flavorous gustatory experience. So, I have devised a gadget that, once a food item is placed and stand in its flavor analyzer, it transfers the exact flavor profile directly to its wearer. It is rather simple to equip and operate, too. Simply wearing it on your wrist to transfer the flavor information to the wearer, but, I must have misplaced it. I gotta say, that sounds pretty revolutionary for how dismissive you are about it. Like it's some kind of toy you bash together. The joy must come from the invention and demonstration of technology itself. Indeed, my fellows would follow the regular Illuminers conference, task their erstwhile prime inventions into boxes of miscellanea. Decent test, but you're half wrong. I had indeed intended to distribute to my own team, were it not for that single fault. What is that single fault, you ask? When worn for too long, drivers start recognizing even the mere act of breathing as eating. Every breath I took brought the rush of thick, throwing Basque cheesesteak flavor onto my tongue. It would normally be a rather sumptuous delicacy, but when it tastes the very air I breathe, it inspires nothing but nausea in my mouth. And thanks to that, I end up uncontrollably emptying the contents of my stomach out on the floor. No, just on the floor. Ew. But perhaps that should not be a problem for subjects who are not tourists to breathe by their autonomic nervous system, such as your manager. Oh, does that mean I'll finally get to partake in Rhodia's food critiquing session during our next team dinner? By the looks of it, they seem quite excited about that prospect. Very well, I'll begin my search henceforth, then. Are these alarms connected to this facility as well? Indeed, every location related to Limbus company is equipped with relative devices to detect the arrival of Walpurgisnacht. Once the familiar green light and accompanying alarm began to blare, Faust, who had been wordlessly leaning against the wall with her arms crossed, slowly shuffled toward us. Since she seemed unusually exhausted, so I thought I might ask her if everything was okay, but... However, have the total repairs progressed enough for us to explore this scenario, Honheim? Of course. Contrary to someone who insisted that it is frequently is not something we can reliably predict, I had intuited that this odd phenomenon with a taste for green illuminations would be arriving soon, and made the total repairs one of our high priority goals. I see, thank you. Maybe now's a bad time. That response was indeed most unexpected, completely breaks the expected behavior patterns. Dante, let's enter without delay. Huh? Well, okay. It sounded as though Honheim muttered something at us at the last second, but his voice was soon devoured by sinners and their raucous chatter. Raucous chatter? I don't know what that means. Can't pronounce it. Accompanied by the slurping noise of drinks guzzled down. BAO. Depressing. Yeah, let's see. We're in the welfare team section. Maybe it's blue all over because that's their main tower? This place is pretty big, too. Not as big as Central Command, but this place has got a pretty high ceiling. Wouldn't they have changed the actual towers or interior design of the soul? Different lights, sure, but ain't all these hallways samey looking? It just started to get a bit old for me. Wait, but they haven't been to the other one. Hold on. Never been to... Is that... no, is that the middle one? Or is that like the very top? They haven't been to Tifrat's or Deborah's floor. I know that. Those were our Runia ones, I think. Or were they at... Oh no, Magical Girls was the Central Command, wasn't it? But then they skipped the Burrow because that was Night Owls and Jong Office. Alright. Man, my memory's getting worse on this. When they have changed the actual towers and interior design of this whole different lights, sure, but ain't all these always samey looking. It's starting to get a bit old on me. I think consistency is a good thing, actually. The library always throws something new at us every visit, and there were times when we got killed before we even knew what was going on. You didn't fight the Night Owls, Sinclair. You've been destroyed, alright? Now, Jong-Off sort of easily beat them, but Night Owls, you don't stand a chance, alright? Talking about like actual war strength here. Forsooth, if our lives would be forfeit all the same, wouldst thou not say that they are best spent on new experiences? New experiences such as witnessing a citadel with our own eyes? Hasn't that broke blue scythe slice and dice you more than a dozen times, lass? Now tell me you enjoyed every single one of them. So, wait, they actually fought Argalia? No, I thought he just appeared and then they left. Hey, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't consider your lives to be forfeit all the same. More death equals more pain for me, you know. Woohoo, ow! Despite their relative predictability, it isn't advisable to underestimate the former L-Torp's ordeals, as they are also characterized by progressively intensifying danger levels. Danger levels? Indeed, the scenarios first began with the dawn, then there was the noon, followed by suppression of a wild risk level and morality. It is obvious that the ordeal following our previous encounters would pose a greater level of danger than the ordeal of noon. Ah, you must be referring to the incrementally progressive pressure we had discussed prior, Miss Foss. Yes, following that deductive mode of thinking, this ordeal must be an ordeal of dust. Blimey, you certainly got talent for spectacle. Say, you ain't in the habit of stalling, waiting for dramatic moments to drop important information, are ya? Are you? Foss does not care for his useless vain theatrics. What? I was truly joking, Was. You didn't have to be so dross about it. I should probably sort out a few doubts for Foss to go over in the next consultation session. We better focus on the ordeal at hand first. Foss, mind shedding some more light on it? The time will be dusk, and the tower is amber. The food chain is set to appear in this ordeal. The food chain? As in the whole natural cycle of eat and be eaten? Ugh, why? Why does it gotta be bugs again? While I was still mulling over what Foss just said, Rhodia, who seemed to have noticed something stirring in the distance, burst into disgust, irritated rant. Ever since last time, it's just been one thing after another trying to gross me out. Is this also supposed to be one of the doors the so-called scenario set up? While still holding a can of jelly drink in her hand. Ugh, there it goes. I completely lost my appetite. Either finish chewing before you speak, or wipe that reverse grimace off your face if you insist on shoveling the jelly down regardless of the creature's sight. One lapse in decorum at a time. Fortunately, Executive Manager, the entity's movement speed appeared to be noticeably slow. The meticulous distance measuring coupled with Walpurgisnacht stratagem to allow us to neutralize the target without issue. Right, there's no need to rush. If we can just make sure to move faster than those things do, we should be fine. So this is gonna be like Kanto 2's fight. So I probably didn't bring like a good team for this, I feel like. No like consistent T words. I don't know what the weakness is. I'm assuming it's Pierce, but I brought some other ones just in case. Alright.
조용하지? 언제 봐도 믿기지 않아. 이렇게나 조용한 곳이 곧 아비규환으로 변할 거야.
Third migration. Bong Bong Orange. Okay, so they weave. Alright. Bun Bun is on the field. Okay, so these are Bong Bongs and Bun Buns are the higher ones. Weaves are practiced distinct from minorities. They are vivid representations of intense traumas, dredged up at random from behind these dreams that tore through the far steps of this company. Here, tailored for the power. On hit, it's a target with damage type weak or fatal 2. This is took one bind next turn. And there's such a flavorful beverage and it being called Bong Bong. Secret of taste. Took one Bong Bong Orange. Oh, okay, so it's a healing thing. So wait, these make the soda? Oh, ooh, double bleed pierces this down, pierce. Don't know anything yet. Alright. And torso retreat, I'm assuming. Alright. Is it? Okay, it's manual, alright. Let's probably do this right now, actually. This one probably needs some help, I feel like. Should I start using bullets? I want to save bullets, shouldn't I? Yeah, I don't know how many oh, there's just new stuff up there as well. So I want to do them all first turn, I guess. I think I should have them to have more SP first. So. Ooh.
제압 계획의 규모가 너무 큰 거 아니야?
Oh, he had a follow-up attack.
적당히 쉬엄쉬엄 해도 괜찮을 텐데.
Oh, and they also did like the hammer, right? I wonder if he's like using it to kill fully.
그 슬픈 눈빛, 여기 심장이.
Okay, this is one to remain here, I think. Okay, blunt endured. Alright, you know.
이런 제압은 회사에겐
So what are the
효율적일지
weaknesses
몰라도
then? Yep, it is Pierce and
직원들의
Boom
희생이
fail.
항상 뒤따르는
Alright, who
거지.
of that?
그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
Yeah, that should be fine, I think.
타겟 포착 1시 방향.
Oh no, he's with Go2 there. They are Dream Week, so it should be fine.
몸에 유쾌하게
신개팀에서 다 망가뜨린 줄 알았는데
선택받았으니
멀쩡한 장비가 남아 있었나 봐.
Is the third team supposed to wreck something? What do you mean by that? Okay, follow-up attack on that. I don't think it's I don't think it's on tail. I'm gonna need more than that. Oh. Oh
마비
man,
교환.
sad.
저 활활 타는 마음도 오래 가진 못할 거야.
Oh, was this one where I have to kill them
식기
all on the turn they
전까진
pop
열성적으로
up?
해보는 것도
Or
괜찮겠지.
no? Hmm. I'll do that then, since that's 50. I don't have uptime 4. Oh, uptime 4 would have been good for this then. Oh man, that sucks.
사격 개시.
태어난 곳으로 돌아가.
I'm assuming it is one where I do need to kill them all when they spawn in.
관리자님은 그래도 어디에 누군지
태어난
참
곳으로
직원들을 사지로
돌아가.
내밀진 않네.
Oh, I didn't kill that time? Okay, this Ryoshu has that attack. I have a Hong also targeting that.
여행에
Yeah, remind me to uptie 4
목적이
Otis's
있었지.
thing. Alright.
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지.
Sort of a force
그
feed
희생을
one there.
값싼
How
대가로
many bosses
여기는
does
게
have? Only
아니라면
one.
한상체 제압에 너무
Alright.
집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably restart later. I was doing this just for the video right now. But yeah, you do need to probably, like the other ones. I forgot that you have to kill them all when they spawn in. Which does suck for me personally. Because that means a lot of times the first turns you're relying heavily on RNG to hit heads. Or see, actually I could use like Bina's face. Remember, I can't do hard mode today.
이
It's bugged,
왕좌의
so...
무기야. 홀로 통치하는 자일지니.
I spent all the poise.
관리자님, 아무래도 직원 한 명의 부서 배치가
살고자
잘못된
하는
것 같아.
모든 것들과 함께 무덤으로 돌아가라.
Alright. Those time bring better teams so I know that, yeah, it is Pierce's weakness. I
이런
guess as
제압은
much.
회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지. 그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
I have to probably kill them all actually. Hold on. I have to focus damage on this one then. Yeah, I think he should be able to kill them all, hopefully. Oh, but they will be attacking though. Alright. Unbreakable. Oh, wait, this one has different stuff. These trees are orange. Oh, it doesn't spend ammo just minus free. Oh, what the heck do you mean? You mean they have to spend ammo minus free trash power? I know those terminated bubbles are therefore random, okay? They're unprocessed and highly addictive. Sure, a few spirals of your bong bong pop bubbles may not be so dangerous, but getting doused in the undeteriorated food of those massive bubbles will melt you guys into a puddle. Alright, one ordeal during herd hydration, 0, use herd hydration. With the few silver bubbles from our units, the effect still is not triggered, and using free parent herd hydration. These ordeal things keep popping up, that murky white smoke. So what is that smoke supposed to be, Captain? Lasting ordeal. 4 turns new retreats, all units over the opponents from a unit, turn battlefield. Alright, food producer. On tail, summon 1 bong bong. Turn end 0, preparing her duration stack. Summon as many bomb as possible next turn. Apparently, they got the special top secret termination form like in those in-house recipes. Alright. Yeah, but then once they're flash diesels, but they target all that. Shame, no way. I'm afraid to bonus wailing on this actually. We'll just like ruin all the tremor. Okay, I need to do still ones, these stills then. Yeah, we can't do, if we can't really do anything actually. I have to invade that 10, and now that Hong will do another attack. Hopefully it should be able to kill everything going into that one.
타겟 포착 1시 방향.
슬픔에 흔들린 마음 이렇게 터져버리죠. 괜찮아. 그것까지 신경 쓰는 건
is that the one that...
힘들었겠지.
Okay, hopefully that's the 2 town. Oh, that's 4 town total on the still too. Alright. Okay, will I kill them both or? No, okay, Yi Song can do it then.
태우고 싶은 것을 태울 뿐이요.
Alright, so they're all done now.
부탁한다, 홍어.
여긴 맡겨주세요.
클리포트 억지력을 조금 강화했어. 내가 말했지? 복지팀은 나름대로 바쁜 부서라고.
It should be enough to hopefully kill this thing, I think. Alright.
타겟 포착 1시 방향.
1 poise town. Oh no. There goes the poise on Heathadan. I don't barely did anything actually. Oh. My bullets even get 2 bullets?
내
3
탄환이 향하는
bullets?
곳은 언제나 같다.
Huh?
필연적으로 조금의 우연도 태어난 곳으로 돌아가라.
Did this miss? Did Otis miss?
살고자 하는 모든 것들과 함께 무덤으로 돌아가라. 태어난 곳으로 돌아가라.
Okay, I think Hong should have killed here.
그 삶의 마침표를.
이번에도 멋지게 해냈네. 엔젤라님에게 잔뜩
Proceed
칭찬을
to ending
들었겠어.
thing to have it step, even though that's supposed to be
당신의
story
누구는
1.
이곳을 좀 더 멋지게 바꾸.
It wasn't as something as I had thought. Eyes forward! The largest hostile remains standing. Do not drop your dart until it is illuminated. Well, just keep ahead of that boring freak of a turtle and we're sorted. Ain't it as if that bastard's spitting venom that eats you to the bone? Besides, if it wasn't dangerous, Truckhead wouldn't have shoved the rest of them off to the lobby for a breather, yeah? Yet, should it be allowed to land by a single blow, those shall be crunched betwixt its jaws in dreadful haste. Young Meursault, too, was tongue-sighted to such a fate. I only asked him to slow down so we could proceed more safely. Didn't think it would turn out like that. Feel so bad. I too found myself on the verge of becoming prey to it, but Meursault's unhesitating interposition spared me for the outcome. I am indeed indebted to him. That Sephiroth bloke running this place is real solid too. Said, was it? Tip nattered while we were busy strapping. And now it's over, he switched the radio off just to sort himself a toffee. Maybe it's his way of saying that the best welfare perk for employees is neglect. Excuse me, less talking and more helping. Do you mind? I know we all think it's an easy fight, but that thing is absolutely durable. I have no idea how much more we have to throw at it to huh? Your irritated mother spilling into motivation. Ismael swung her weapon through the air hard against the gigantic bug's canvas. What? Did the barrel already did this thing or something? I know that they were running on as like a robot with the sword. There's been bow and need to end it. It just went to pieces. It's broke dressed into foreign chunks. And with that, ugh. The bulbous enlarged orange pulsate on the insect's back burst with a sticky wet pop, spraying its contents all over its mouth. First green and now orange. You got a knack for getting sprayed. Heh. Are you okay, Ishi? Ugh. No, just stay there. This is nothing. I've been splashed with far worse out at sea. Wait a minute. This somehow smells familiar. That look. What was that? For a second, her face burns to scrunch up to a grimace. Boy, what's wrong? Ease up, Heath. None of that stuff even down her mouth. Just think of how awful that must feel. Taste, I mean. You probably can't even put the words. Dag. No. Someone did over here and give it a taste. What makes you think we'd fancy a taste of that nasty do? No, that's not it. I'm not being weird or anything. It's just that shockingly rank, is it? You're croak from it. We're not daft enough to chew up and join you, yeah? If you keep taking it like that... Ah, darn it! Heath went abruptly try it as well. I've tasted this before. What? About an hour back. I found out the star yonder and fought to retrieve it. He sang gently between Heath's furrowed stare and Nishima's resolute nod. Resting within his hands were sheets of paper. One was a Dinarsh flyer featuring a mascot raising a soda can with an exaggerated smile, and the other was a booklet that seemed to list up how to use tips for some sort of device. ICC3 FL00 Bun Juicy Streeter Orange Instruction Manual. Table of contents: breeding and feeding, exterior tarpus vehicle harvest. Vesicle harvest, liquid extraction and storage procedures. That means... Oh, nah, can't be, it can't! The flyer, yeah, what does the flyer say? Go on! Shake a shake, zing a zing. New launch, dancing bun orange flavor, it says. We've seen the tan on that flyer before. The same tan that's still with our line of sight. The same tan that Rhodia is holding in her right hand. A container of Bun's so-called vesicles or pulp. No. That can't be right. Can't be. Rhodia! We watched Rhodia unravel, eyes twinkling as she muttered to herself. Next instant, the world went dark, as though the Tano that had been lighting our path was snuffed out. Found ourselves back in a familiar place. Ah, you're back. Just in time, manager. I found a station simulator for you. Powered back to full, along with some minor modifications, given your anatomical limitations that keeps mastination off your list of physical abilities. But before we see, what the heck is mastination? Mastination chewing. Okay, why is it in French? Why did it bring up a French thing? Honheim, why are you speaking French? What the heck? To explain the cause of this collective display of nausea? No, can't be right, it's possible. This one seems to have completely lost her senses. Was the ordeal more challenging than that expected? The ordeal itself was fine, it's just that there was another ordeal we had to. When time permits, I will need to research and develop an interpretive device for that clockwork TikTok. Its overtaking research is certainly less than inefficient. In any case, I took the liberty of installing the dancing bun beverage flavor you requested in the simulator. Try activating the function and see whether you are able to taste it. No thanks. You're shaking your head. Is that a sign of refusal? Yes, I am. Good. Sorry, guys. Maybe this will be the only time. The absence of my mouth feels like a blessing. So they're farming these things for a drink, huh?
모처럼 괜찮은 예술을 보나 했더니 벌써 뭐 애를 전부
How many missions is that completed? What ones am I missing?
방지할
Okay, complete special after well 15 times feature at least one by juicy stringent oil. Oh, they have to be the final blow? Oh man, that sucks. That's what I hate about these. And they still toss modules every time to enter, toss modules. And first, hard is bugged right now, so I won't do that yet. And as they said in the thing, it will take like a while, right? I think it has been hotfixed. Actually, I mean here, it should have been hotfixed, right? It's not one of the other known issues. Alright, so I will actually not do it for retorting. It's gonna be a smaller video. Let's go back to Damn Boy. We have 10 tickets. Wow. Nothing. Not worst possible. I continue rolling. It's not worst possible. Come on, Meursault. I blame Rappa. This is a mirror too. Yeah, Virgilius, huh? Oh, and Ryoshu. Wow. How many pulls am I in so far? 130! Oh, that's bad! It has to be one of my worst Walpurgises yet. One of the worst. Alright, one of the worst. Not the worst, one of the worst. Second one was the worst for me. I didn't even get the character that time. We have a dream! I should have just said it something instead of...
잠시 아파도
But the ego before the ID. Oh no. The ego before the ID.
훌륭한 음악을 만들어주는 건 없어요.
Oh, nothing. This is horrible. Where's my luck? Oh, maybe I should do like the other suppression first, maybe. Oh man. Okay, how many am I at? 180. Last 20 pulls. Actually, I could do like the one paid per day. No, I want to do a video on it though. Alright. Will this be Meursault? Or be another Ryoshu dupe or something? There is Meursault! Let's see what your sequence up. I can't even read it that time.
개체 T0450의 38번째 통찰 작업 진행하겠습니다.
Alright. Now we finish off the thing. One thing I do want to do though is I want to do single paid pulls. So I have I'm gonna have to buy Lunacy again for next battle passes, aren't I? So they reset the thing, didn't they? Because before I just bought the this one, Lunacy trait last time for the battle pass, and that lasted me what, 3 battle passes, I think? Oh, but it's USD though. Ugh. Well, it's kind of expensive now I look at it. But yeah, I could here's the thing, that's 190. I could get one of the announcers are no longer available for dashes. Last time I got Magical Drill, I was like, oh, I forgot. I could get the Wei Hang, Jichun Wei, Titor, Ricardo, Jun, Angdu. I could get them. But of course, I'm gonna have to top up the paid Lunacy anyway, so... Or should I still do paid Lunacy? Oh, so maybe the difference between... You know what? I'll just do it normal. I'm gonna do the Wei Hang announcer, alright? I'll just do another 10 pull. This better not be Deviat Sinclair. I don't want to use my paid Lunacy for pulling, alright? Nothing, alright. So not me Wei Hang now. Alright, where's Wei Hang?
왔다. 또 희한한
Alright,
일이
now
하나
Ethan,
들어와
now
있자.
talk during the Bible readings.
예. 이름을 말하고 엄지애들 부리딛기 말하면 된다 이것이야? 그러면
The real Walpurgis.
네, 내놓을 이름은 이것뿐이지. 값없이 이름으로 부르려면 많지는 않겠지만.
Alright, there's Wei Hang announcer. And now I've completed the Walpurgisnacht. Now it's time to upgrade the Sinclair Ego. The Harmony, Wrath. There it is, max now. Now to do Meursault's thing. With the ID uptime thing. Ah, and inventory's down here now! I hate that! There's no option to change that back. There's Meursault's ID uptime thing.
딸아이가 돌아오면
Fusion warning shot, alteration, buckshot.
책갈피를 꽂고 넘어가지 않을 결말 앞에
Victim 4 already. I had dispatched a clear warning to all relevant personnel that they must steer clear of the Admiralty's containment unit while work is in progress, as the biohazardous material the entity secretes that permeate through the barrier. Perhaps it could not be helped, as the authority to physical quarantine a section of the facility lies with the manager. Itchy, Captain, I'm so itchy! The subject complains of the the pursuits of her mate for the 27th time. This was a twerk. A potion scratched the itch, right, Captain? Oh, it sure sounds as well. Scratching your skin to address the itchiness will not be a problem. There is no need for you to worry about the bleeding or extoration of your skin. Ha! Amber of the Twerko staff. That is you, correct? That's correct. Ah! The subject complained of Brutus for 28 times at the beginning of this interview. Primary memory retention ability remains in good condition. With that, I record that 10 or more casualties have shown no changes to the brain activity at the 23rd hour, 06 minute, and 23 seconds marks in spore inhalation. Expiration electrical lobe hypertrophy observed in the late stages of spore infection. Henceforth, the pre-hatch state accelerates rapidly at an undetermined time since initial contact. This finding boasts the value of early egg identification and extermination protocol research by 7.09%. Sorry, what are you saying? Nothing that requires your comprehension. No, I mean, I can't seem to hear you clearly. My belly hurts. Loss of hearing identified. This is the first recorded instance of such a symptom among the casualties. Hold still, I will use a bioscanner on your abdomen. Is that gonna make whatever this is go away? It will not. Remove your hand from your abdomen. Lava activity observed at 23 hours, 07 minutes, and 01 second marks in spore inhalation. This instance has occurred 30% earlier compared to the average extirpated form from the pre-existing data standard normal distribution. Slight palpitations of the optical lobe area have been observed concurrently. The palpitations currently traveling to the subject's auditory organs reads one to conjure that it is related to the victim's hearing loss. There is something slittering around in there. The interval of the molting process from instar 2 to instar 2 remains the same with the margin of error. Captain, there's this guy I hang out with all the time. Jacob, he was with me when it happened. Is he okay? Okay, in what sense? Sorry I can't hear you. That's better. Doesn't hurt as much. Notification of pain receptors identified. I will now post any subsequent questions in writing. Is he okay? As in, he's not sick, right? I drew an X on paper to relay the victim that Jacob was indeed not sick. Oh, that's good, huh? Feel funny, like I'm bloated. Captain Meursault, what's up with the ego immediate pre-eclosion symptom identified? Preparing for battle. What's eclosion? French for hatching? Oh, that's right. She's so close by. My queen. It's hatching. Eclosion identity T04-50-2 identified and eliminated. And subsequent emergency of Amber Ordeal also identified. Eliminated. Reporting test results of conducting an interview near T04-50 sustainment unit. When no variance in interval between contraction and the rate series of infection has been observed, it to be said that the subject perceives the tween as a relatively earlier point. Reporting an observation of note. The entity spoke through the victim immediately before explosion, suggesting that it has the capability to seize the victim's nervous system. And, hey, Captain. You know WIH. Another containment breach. Don't fault me, Captain. No matter what I do, whether I do good or bad, it goes ape shit. It's shit luck, that's what. That's difficulty of managing the abnormality is acknowledged. However, continued stirking and offloading of your suppression responsibility to other employees is inappropriate. I believe former captains should be held to a higher degree of accountability. Take a good look at these weapons the fools of the manager gave me and say that again. Its creepy face didn't change one bit, no matter how many bullets I blasted into it. I have shared the absurdity of your weapon assignment with Mr. Chesed, but it appears that he has not yet found the time to pay the manager a visit. The manager, the BTC, bunch of swackers, all of them. Well, not that I mind. The more they raise about, the more opportunities for art appreciation time I get. The Dust ordeal is still in progress. Search for other hallways to assist. Your BAH, as always, Captain. Welfare team hallways are clear. As for the interview subject's corpse, it will be cremated alongside victims Jacob's Tadavera, including the interview. What is the meaning of your days? T-04-050-50. Is it Raft because I killed your worker bee with the very weapon extracted from your essence? Or does it look like just another redemption or love from where you stand? I am curious, how does it all appear in your eyes? Does it appear as indestructible as my gaze is to you? Than expected it sentimental, I'll have to check my torsion rate. However, the first order of business is completing the suppression effort and the retorting. Hey, they mentioned days, like the whatever Meursault's Tanto is called. Wow, days. Oh wow. Alright, now to level it up. I should probably swap them off to the home as well.
하나 협회 해결사 시험무에도 별도 이 환상체는
Alright, now for Meursault's upgrades. There's not much else to do. I'm not gonna do a Bible reading for this. I have one already going live in an hour, like premiere. So I don't need to do a Bible reading right now, but I will probably finish it later. Or like make a new one later. So once again, the only thing I don't have is Deviat Sinclair and paid announcers. Alright, where are the other paid announcers? Oh, they're in standard fare. I'm not buying them. Waste of lunacy. Same price as Battle Pass. I'm not getting Deviat Sinclair either. No. So I'll leave this here. I have been WaVdium. Bye. Oh wow, what's this? They decided to just give it for more. Oh, I didn't even turn the thing. Prize of Fought. That's not what I'm here for. What's the new Battle Pass? It's Medicine Pocket. I don't have and won't use. Alright, Marsha's new burn unit, so of course I roll for burn units. I didn't do the thing that was here before. There was like the, for every patch they do, they have a little story, like, nonsensical, like, dialogue thing. But because it goes too fast for me to read, I just wait it out before I read it and trade rewards, but I didn't actually have to read it last time, so it's done. But they, once again, decided to do, Euphoria's only for 6 stars. Alright, now this is much better. Alright, time to finally see what is the new content for this update that I won't do till the last week. Alright, main story stages, seller activity, Rush Striker and Name of Chivalry, Deceitful Nightmare, I assume it's that thing, Limbo, and the Buddha State. Oh wait, it did reset the other thing. Okay, so here's what happened. I didn't do the Syndrome of Silence, because it said there was like over 40 something days left. It did turn into this. So that is something to note here, is that I was going to do a video, but I was too tired to, but don't know if this is a prequel or it's going to be a sequel to the main story. You never know. It never tells you if it is going to be before or after the main story. Yeah, and then I'm assuming it's another, like, no, I don't want to, I want to play right now. No, I don't want to play right now. I'm doing Rim Something Dailies right now. Is it really going to try and force you to play? Oh, you have to tell you tutorial. So let me just tell you what you're supposed to do. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wait, was it actually forcing me to play? I didn't have to do this last time. What the hell? It's forcing to a story scene now? Okay, I'm ending this video here. This is horrible. I've been WaVdium. Bye.